All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Tuesday. How's everybody doing this morning? Just getting a little chat. Good to see you, Jose. Good to see you all. Bonnie, good to see you all. Everybody on YouTube, everyone. Good morning, everybody. So yesterday was a pretty decent day. I had a little issue yesterday. I woke up in the morning and I didn't tell you guys in the class, but I woke up and I'm like, somehow there was a stock in my account, and over the weekend. And a brokerage firm called me up and says, "Hey, that trade that you own, it's really not yours." I'm like, and let me tell you, I know we have some people here that know what I'm talking about. It's happened to some of us. So it says I was short a stock, so I covered my short. I took a profit, and they called me up and they, "Oh, that was a mistake. It really wasn't your trade." They called me up at 11 o'clock and like, "Oh, now you tell me?" Meanwhile, they had to take and put in the error account. But they says, "Oh, but you really own more shares than that, and this and that." Something got screwed up the clearing agent. So be careful when you wake up in the morning. Always check your positions and make sure you got nothing there, because something like that could happen. Anyway, FCell, great little moving stock. We're doing great with FCell. I called it out earlier, right around 8:30. We saw that stock went up and started right around 7:30, started breaking lows. Honestly, I really think this was probably the only good pre-market stock that we found this morning. I mean, I got a list here. You can see it. It's not the greatest. There's a couple of them on there, but we're going to check them all out. And it's 9 o'clock, the 9 a.m. move. There's some other things that are coming out. So if I do see something, cyber traders, you're in the room. You know how to find them. We taught you how to look for them. You see something, you say something, let me know. But as of right now, there are a couple of things on the list. So anyway, let's talk about what happened yesterday, because there were a couple of good stocks that did make some big moves. I just want to cover that really quick and just show you, for some of you that missed out on some of the stocks. So let's go click over here and talk about some of them. CHEK was a really nice little mover yesterday. Let me just change this to a 2-day chart so you can see what we're talking about. So you can see this one had a really, really nice move right there. Quick, and then all of a sudden, like right after like 9 o'clock, it started backing off. So it was like an early pre-marketer, and then once the market opened up, she pretty much died. So that stock was like, I don't know what happened. It was pretty much dead. That one wasn't too crazy about it. AMC was pretty awesome. AMC literally went from $11.50 up to about $14. So it looks like the Reddit stocks did pretty well. Nice little mover on these Reddit stocks on AMC. And she kept moving over and over. But the problem with AMC, and I think a lot of you now are going to start to realize when you start trading it, it's not an easy stock to trade. I mean, you could trade several thousand shares of stock and get in and out of it, but the shakes are like, sometimes the thing would drop about 40, 50 cents like that. So you got to be a little concerned and be careful when you're trading a stock like this. So don't overthink that that's the only one, because the really good one was SOS. This thing started at 6:40 at 9 o'clock. Did not even stop all the way to about 10:30. You could see how it did. It's really nice shakes right here. This is what happened on Friday. Had a really nice push. It continued from the morning. Right at 9 o'clock, if you hear early in the morning, in our morning show, you could see how the thing just literally just took off. Went to 720, went up to 760, boom, went to 850. I mean, this thing just was an animal. Great little mover stock. That one also did pretty well. And two more I want to talk about. OCG. That one was great going into the afternoon. Had a nice push right around 10:30, where it ran from 450 to 550. And then the damn thing just didn't want to stop. All the way up until like the last 45 minutes. Remember that when we trade going into the close, you had some pretty nasty shakes. 2:30 to 3, when we do our afternoon meeting with Josh, you know that's where we will talk about what we're going to trade going into the close, and then we'll eliminate certain stocks that we like, we don't like. And then, you'll get 3 to 3:30 is kind of tough because they do all these shakes. And then 3:30 to 4, you'll get a push, but they'll do a little shake. And then the last one kicks in at 3:45. So that's where you get that last push right there. So that one also did pretty well. And last one, before we get to the watch list, I just want to bring up the SGLB that we traded yesterday. That one also was a really nice stock. I mean, at 9:30, you could see it right here. That thing just took off from $5 all the way up to about $7.50, shot all the way to $9.50 up until about $12.30. Just a really nice trending move. But some of you all know about it. I got caught a couple of times. I lost money on it, and then I bought back into it. It did this nasty shake like right here. It's like such a nasty little. It was a nasty little stock right there. Where am I? Oop, there we go. And right here, this little shake right there got a little nasty, but it had these big pops. You could see like it ran from $7 all the way to $8 like that. So once again, don't let these inexpensive stocks fool you because they do make these nasty shakes. All right. But the way I always tell everybody, if you trade a lot of shares of it, I mean, it's very difficult. You're very, very like, you got like 1 foot out the door, one out of the, one in the room, one out the door. When you're not trading as many shares, you can hold it for a little bit more of a swing. So $1 move on a stock, you don't have to, it's nice when you take 1,000 shares, but you know what? That quick move, you could have traded a little bit less. You could have did 200 and it wouldn't be as stressful. You know what I mean? So just keep in mind, there's plenty of opportunities there with so many stocks. So let's go through the watch list. I know a couple of you guys are bringing us some stocks that are moving, that are coming up. Let me start bringing some of them up. You got, what do we got going on over here? Oops, wrong window. Let me look over here at my trading room. All right. So the real nice stock that we're looking at is the FCell. FCell is trying to make a little bit of a comeback right here. She's got some iceberg orders that are hovering right about here around 1470, 75. If it does break it, which it looks like it's having a tough time because it looks like it's making more of a Fausto flag on the down. Listen, this stock had a great run. We watched this thing, mature from $2 up to 30. Come on, guys. The faster they go up, the twice as fast they come down. So maybe this is the rally on the way down. Listen, you can see it hit about $10. So a little bit of a downtrend there. A couple other ones I want to talk about. ZM. This stock is really wrong one. Sorry about that. ZOM. Typed in the wrong one. ZOM. Has been a very interesting stock. This stock was right around 25 cents. It ran to $1. It's already at $3. At 6 o'clock this morning, had a really nice push. It's got a good spread. It's an algo stock, so be a little careful on that. But it's got some good support levels. It just made a big comeback the last couple of days after taking that hit from $2.7, almost $3 down to, you can see it right here. I just literally went from like 260 all the way back down to $1.40, but she's been up on a good big trend. Major resistance levels right here, guys. Major resistance. Got to break this 290. Once it breaks that, then you could see, then we could take it from there. You could see it already did that in pre-market. It got close to that 280. Now remember, what makes these resistance levels? Orders, 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 orders. Okay. CANF, another one that's moving up. Now, we found this one this morning around 8 o'clock. She wasn't doing anything, but now she's starting to make a little bit of move. So at 8, when we called out this morning, you could see on the watch list, she was right around this 340. Now look at her. Now she's at 4. She's breaking out of 4. This is what we're looking at, okay? This is what we want. This is a really nice trade. It traded 44 million shares already. That's like ridiculous. But the trend is your friend. Don't buck that trend. ENVB. Here's another one that that's making some big weight in pre-market. This stock started this morning at 8 o'clock, a little past 8:15. Just made a big pop. I guess news must have came out. Ran up to about 480. She's holding pretty strong here, right around the 420 price range. That one's not terrible. What else we got? The SVRA that came up on my watch list too. Another very inexpensive stock. And guys, please don't get discouraged because I know there's people always ask, why you trade this one? Why don't you trade more expensive one? At the end of the day, we're here to make money. That's it. Okay? That's what it comes down to it. You're always here to save. It's all about supply and demand. SVRA. Nice little moving stock right there. You can see it's got a nice little push. Took a little bit of a hit after 6:30 this morning. Remember, those resistance levels back early in the morning that you were probably not here are obviously do become resistance levels too. But nice little cheap stock like that one too. Putting that one on a watch list. Just two more. We got the SFET. She's starting to back off a little bit. She's up at 8%. She's starting to come down. We'll see if she holds up here. Putting this on the B list. And SSY, another one, big pop early this morning. right around 5 a.m. You can see how she just started. She took a turn down. She built a little bit of a base here around 3, and now she's starting to go back up. So these are more on the B list, but the other ones are a lot better on the A list, like this CANF. All right, anything I'm missing I did not call out? Someone on YouTube is telling me, what about the AZRX? You know, the AZRX, I had it on the list, and it really, like I said, it wasn't going anywhere, and that's the only reason why I didn't put it on there. I wasn't really too sold on it, but she looks okay. Maybe it's starting to move right around this 830. I'll put this on the B list, the AZRX. Okay, I'll throw that in there for you. Anything else? Andrea is saying FCell was starting to make a little bit of a comeback. Listen, 15 was resistant. She just pretty much backed off right there. Kenneth's moving. I'm done for the day. Thank you, Cyber Trading University. There we go. That's what I want to read. Here we go. Let me just share that in the everybody can see that in the trading room. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You made your money for the day. And like that, Skip. That's the way to go, baby. Good job. There you go. Done for the day. All right, right on that stock CANF. Beautiful. All right, guys. So anyway, it's Tuesday. This is hump day. Usually it's a better day when we trade on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So let's, as of right now, there's not anything super spectacular out there, but you can see how these things, the tides turn once the market opens up. So if you see something, you say something. New trial members in the room. Hopefully you had a good day yesterday. We actually had a pretty fun, exciting day for a Monday. Listen, March is a very good month to trade. March, April. April's going to start maybe slowing down. You know, your kids are going to start going away on vacation at the end of the month. So I think everyone's pounding as much as they can do right now. So you got to work on that calendar. Know when the kids are off from school. Well, they're all off to school, right? Almost. You got Easter Easter coming up. So and then tax season. So things start getting a little quiet around that time. So you're going to get, this is going to pretty much be where you're going to make most of your money. So hopefully you're having a good time. And if you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook Live, just like us and friend us. And if you want to join us, just do a $9 trial. You got nothing to lose. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Let's go make some money. And we'll be back here at 2:30 for the afternoon. Cyber traders in the cyber group room. We're going to start commentating right when the market opens up in 15 minutes. Be safe, everyone.